We live in a fast changing world where a lot of systems and methods easily become obsolete or outdated. So, in order to be at the top of your game in that business or whatever you do, you need to constantly think of ways to improve your methods or services in order to give your customers a better experience. Always sticking to the same old method will not get you to anywhere in that business or in that thing that you do. Sometimes you may need to incur extra cost in order to make those changes that are needed. It could be in technology, it could be in the way you offer your services, it could even be in your business environment. Sometimes you may need to incur those extra costs in order to make those changes, but compared to the long run profits or customers it will bring to you, you will discover that it is worth it. What makes some people stuck at the same level in their business is because they have refused to constantly think of ways which they can improve their services or methods. The same old method which they have been using 7 years ago, 10 years ago is the same method or way of offering their services which they are still using. Meanwhile, your competitors are moving forward. They are applying the latest technology that is available within their means. They are applying new different methods of doing the same thing and even getting better results, and they are moving ahead. You don't expect your customers to stick with you when they can get a better service or the same good of a better quality somewhere else. So you have to be up your game. You have to constantly be thinking, be innovative, be creative on the different ways in which you can make your business better, in which you can move your business forward. Do not stay stuck doing it the same way you've been doing it for the past 5, 10 years. In fact, it should even be a yearly thing. When the year is coming to an end, sit and think of what changes you want to bring to that business. Sit and think of what new methods you want to apply and bring into that business. Do not use the same thing over and over. It will come to a stage where it becomes boring to your customers. They will start exploring other places in order to get the best satisfaction or pleasure from that good which they desire to have or that service. For example, if you're a Christian designer, think of new styles that you can always bring up, new decent styles, because your priority is all about being decent and modest in your dressing. So think of new fabrics that you can use and bring in new styles, which you know when you, by the time you finish making that dress or that cloth, you know you will have a ready market for it. People get tired of consuming the same thing or in the same way over and over. They love to see variety. They love to see changes. Sometimes I see some Christian believers, designers, they will buy a very cheap, old, unattractive fabric and they're using it to sew this same old style. You don't expect people to keep coming to you when you're not constantly looking for ways to improve. Come on. These are things that you need to bring on board. Prayer alone will not help you. Stop being too spiritual, because sometimes we think it's spirituality to wear an unattractive cloth or an unattractive design just because we think we want to be holy. There are decent styles out there that you can use to make clothes. There are decent, good quality fabric that you can buy as a designer and make a decent, lovely new style which will attract people to come. So let's not get this thing twisted. This is what some designers do. Then when they stay stuck in that level, business is not growing, new customers are not coming, and old customers are leaving, the next thing they'll start looking for that uncle or that auntie in the village to start accusing of witchcraft, fighting against their business and prosperity, and they will enter into prayer and fasting, which at the end of it produces no result. So let's be realistic. Let's be wise. Let's open our eyes and read. Fashion is changing, even though some of it is changing in the negative aspect. As a Christian, you can bring it that positive change in fashion. You can start producing those fashionable, lovely styles, good fabric, dresses and clothes that get you all decently dressed and looking good. So let's get on it and make that change, that difference. If you are producing a bag, handbag or shoe, constantly think of how you can improve your designs, different designs in different times. So you can have the same customers coming, but buying different styles, different designs. You don't expect the same customers to keep on coming and buying the same styles. Maybe you're just changing only color and you expect them to keep on buying the same design of a different color. It doesn't work that way. So these changes and improvement are some of the things that some business people are not keen on applying in their businesses. Then they find themselves stuck. Once your business is going down, customers are leaving, new customers are not coming, it's only a matter of time. You will start getting into the capital because you need to feed, you need to attend to your bills. So the moment your business is not growing, before you know it, you start taking money from the capital and start using it to sort out your basic daily necessities. And it's only a matter of time. Your business is gone bankrupt. You shut down.